Hi folks, Kevin Inkster here. I want to show you a nice little project using the TURBOShaft. This little object here is called a Trivet. A Trivet is like a pot stand that you would use on a table to put your hot food on the trivet so that you don't burn your table. So it's a very, very simple project, no more than an hour, and I use the TURBOShaft and very simple little jig for doing this cutting. So the first thing I've done is make this small jig, which is just a length of plywood with 20mm holes drilled 20mm apart, and I've just drilled a little hole in between it where I'll locate it on a nail. Right, the thing to do here is to establish where my pivot points are going to be. If I put the nail in about here, I want to ensure that the last hole is still on this block of wood. And what I'll do is then I'll scribe all of these different holes from this point, and then I'll pick another point diagonally opposite and go in the opposite direction from the other side. So the tool that I'm using is the TURBOShaft. I've got the depth gauge on it, and I've set the depth gauge so that it's equal to the thickness of the template plus half the thickness of the board. This is important because I want the cuts to be just over halfway so that they overlap from both sides. So now what I'm going to do is just turn it over. Take the nail out. So now I'll position the nail or the pivot point on the diagonal opposite, so about here somewhere I'll drive the nail in, and now I'll do the same sort of cuts from the other side, and they'll crisscross with these ones. Okay, so that's basically it. I'll just pull this off. So there's our trivet. I'll just clean this up now, maybe with the contour sander, just tidy it up a little bit, sand it, and there's our little trivet. So folks, here it is, the finished trivet. I've used a bit of oil on this to finish it off. I like to use oil. It's very easy to apply. Great little, very quick project. Some people might ask, why I don't use just a router. You can use a router to do something similar to this. You will have difficulty getting a nice wide cut. You won't have as good visibility, and the TURBOShaft's just such good fun to use. So if you enjoyed this little project, then just click on the button on this video to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see a lot more like this. Thank you.